As soon as it stops, be ready to speak.
And you're watching CTV on the Higher Learning Network. Yeah, right.
Hi, I'm Brandon. Hi, I'm Akil. And you're watching the Betty Shabazz podcast training on the Higher Learning Network. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Brandon. This is Brandon.
And I'm Michael.
And you're watching the Betty Shabazz podcast training on the Higher Learning Network.
Today, our guest is William Smith, Technical Advisor, WSC.
Here at Betty Shabazz, we address our elders and mama and papa. So we'll be calling our guest today, Baba William. Baba William, how are you doing today?
Let me in. There we go. What's up, guys? I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Good.
Baba, we have a few questions for you today.
Yeah.
Shoot.
One question is, what does WSC stand for?
So WSC, is essentially Will Smith Consulting, but in a shorthand stand. But essentially what it stands for really is a brand for me. So, my background's mostly in tech consulting, building apps for big companies. I've worked at Microsoft. I worked at Deloitte. And so I take all of that expertise and I help small, mid-sized businesses with their technical challenges and put a little bit of AI into the mix. I help them with AI and how to add that into their business.
Also, you work with AI.
Yes, sir.
Are you goated in AI?
Am I goated in AI?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I would love to have a goated title, but, I think I'm pretty good. I help bring it to the Midwest. So we'll see.
So you have your own, this is the WSC is your company name?
Mm-hmm.
You have employees?
I have people who work with me, partners and interns, yet to hire on someone, but who knows? It's a new year, so.
So I have a very good question. Do you use ChatGPT?
All the time.
What do you use it for?
I use it to talk to people. I use it to gain understanding of a specific anything. I use it to maybe think of recipes for making dinner. I use it for suggestions on Netflix or movies. Like the good thing is you can use it for anything. Just ask it smart questions like you're asking me.
Do you game?
I do.
What do you play?
Call of Duty, Rainbow Six, Destiny. I've been playing that Lethal Company. It's been kind of fun. I used to play like Legend of Zelda and Pokemon and all of them, but yeah, it's been a while. In fact, no, I got a little bit of ink right there.
Type time it.
Oh, I see. Have you ever logged on to Fortnite?
Fortnite it's been a while, but yeah, I played Fortnite.
Starting a new chapter. But I also have a question. What's your level on COD?
My level on COD? Oh, jeez. I haven't really played the Modern Warfare 3, but on 2, I think I was like 6 prestige, 7 prestige. It's all right, but they kind of all the same now. So it's no point of just leveling up like 600-700 or something like that. But
You be destroying kids in lobbies?
yeah, no, I'm not that good. I know some people. I know a few gamers like streamers and stuff. And I've met Logic and I met a bunch of other people and stuff too.
So COD is like, when you join in a game, it's like it's very, very hard for other kids to be like, oh, people stay up for like 8 hours, like 12 hours just practicing.
Yeah.
like it's gonna take them somewhere though.
Yeah.
Like they
No,
just sit
it
up
is.
in the room just playing the game and just be like, you know what, I really want to focus on doing this. Like, okay, you know, I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life.
No, you'd be surprised. Like you can make a business out of it. And, you know, if you think about it, right, like uh thousands of people are watching them do the most silliest stuff. I know you guys know about Kai Cenat, right? Like you know about Kai.
Yeah.
Um, he has a really unique audience that he can make money from because if he says, "Hey, buy this book," I assure you 100 people are going to just buy that book. So if you build an audience of people on your network, your profile, your dwellings, you dress nice, you interact with people, you can make a lot of money. Simple.
So,
We have a caller, unfortunately.
so we're gonna take our call.
Unfortunately, why is it sad you got a caller? This should be great.
Because I'm trying to continue the talk between us, but
Go
we have
ahead.
a caller. Callers, stay where you're from and what's your name?
Hello, my name is Cred. I'm from Dubai, and I'm calling from a hospital. My grandma. She's here getting her eyes checked out, and I wanted to call in.
All right, what is your question, sir?
So one really question I got for you is like, while I was hearing you talking, I found you really interesting. I wanted to ask, like, you were talking about games. Do you code games? Like, can you code games?
So yeah, I essentially can code games, but I code what the games work on. So if you think about Microsoft, so I used to work at Microsoft. The Xbox and the Xbox Live Network are all ran on Azure, and so I can code for that cloud service. So think about the games that work on it. Think about when they break and they go down. You know, essentially, I can see what happened, and also preventing hacker attacks because you know Microsoft is one of the most attacked systems besides the U.S. government. Okay.
Have you, caller? Do you have any other questions?
To add on the question that I had before, do you code AI to code a game?
You can code AI. So how it works is you give it instructions on how to specifically perform an action, and the benefit of it is it does most of the work for you. So think of kind of like AI as a baby, right? You're a kid, you grow up, you hurt yourself, you make mistakes, but you learn, right?
Right.
Essentially, AI is a kid learning how to be an intelligent thing. So when you give it an instruction, you're training it, you're telling it how to understand and work, and then eventually it goes off and do that task for you. So you could potentially build games with AI, but more importantly, people make money, a lot of money, billions of dollars of money, Instagram, Facebook, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, they make money off of how they utilize AI in their business.
Caller, do you have?
That's really interesting. I'm gonna look into it when I get home.
From Dubai?
When he gets home from the hospital because
Okay.
his grandma's sick.
Okay.
Caller, do you have any? You don't have any other questions?
All right, we can continue with the podcast.
I have a question. Another question that I had was, do you have any? What are the difficulties that you had coding or
Just
using AI?
working. I think
Yeah.
that's the best thing, right? Like, will it work? Because coding is not easy. Like, I mean, imagine like you trying to tell your cohort right next to you or your little brother what to do. Right now, imagine that times 100, because sometimes you can't really explain how you tell it what to do, and it breaks, it makes mistakes, it messes up. So essentially, when it doesn't work, it's the most frustrating thing in the world, because you got to go back and figure out what the heck's happening. But when it does work, everything's great.
All right. So I wanted to ask, is there any relations between you and Will Smith, the actor? Do you
No.
like friends? Do they like joke about it?
I get jokes all the time, man, but I am not. That is Willard Smith, all right, with Jada Smith, Pinkett Smith. This is Will Smith.
Keep on watching out your mouth.
That's
Okay.
so funny.
So when did you start using AI?
I'd say, building it and working on it, I'd say back in 2018, 2017. It wasn't as prevalent now, but there are AI solutions. AI isn't new, but it's essentially something that you can kind of pick up anytime. And when I was working in London, I had to with a bunch of like AI professionals to build an advertising. So like when you get advertising, it comes up, what does it do? I had a chance to work on that. And then I work at Microsoft, and I actually had to work with Copilot, the people who made Copilot. Haven't met the CEO, but I was able to work with his direct reports. So the people who works under him.
Did you make any like YouTube ads and stuff like that, or it's like regular ads of like?
Not for work, mostly for fun. So on the side, I do YouTube, and I have like a little brand. That's how we met the beautiful ladies that organized this. We met at the auto show, and I talk about electric vehicles. I talk about flying cars and crazy stuff like that. But I kind of talk about tech, and I haven't gotten to making an ad on YouTube, but I definitely made a video.
So I see that book behind you. Did you write that book behind you?
I did. Yeah, this is my brainchild, man. I talk. It's about AI. It's about tech. It's actually about really cool stuff. So I know you guys game a lot, and you kind of probably like the cool sci-fi movies and Fortnite. You don't game? Okay. The premise of it is, right, like, what are the cool things that's going to come out when you guys are my age, right? Like when I was your age, I was just probably on the porch chilling in the city. But my age now, we got EVs, and we have smart cars. When you guys are my age, we may have flying cars, or we may have something else. Who knows? So
They do have flying cars. It's just like not everyone can use them at the moment because it's very expensive and they can't actually produce them. Do you drive a electric vehicle?
I don't. I drive a Mercedes. I want to get an electric car. I do. But one day.
What do you drive right now?
AMG GT.
Ooh, I see you got it like that.
Gotta like that. Nah, man. I work hard for what I get, and thank God every day for everything that I have, and work hard, play hard. We're kings. You guys are young kings, princes, and one day you guys are gonna be rulers of your own dynasty.
So what does EV stand for? Like, what is it? So the viewers can know.
Electric vehicles, and they're like the cars that run on electricity. They're different from hybrids. They kind of just consider them plug-in hybrids or hybrids, whatever you want to say. But they just run off electric motors. So the Tesla, I don't know if you guys seen it, but you just definitely check it out. That new Cadillac IQ, beautiful.
So we are running out of time. So
You have a caller though. We have a
Get a
caller.
caller.
Caller, state your name and state where you're from.
Hello, my name is T. Bradley Baker.
And where are you from?
And I'm calling from Chicago, Illinois. My first question: I've seen these lads that work on this podcast, and they have interviewed somebody who has worked in the metaverse. So I wanted to ask you: have you ever worked in the metaverse?
I didn't hear that. Hello?
He said that have you ever? He said that we had recently looked with a person or a podcast a person with the metaverse, and have you worked with the metaverse or something like that?
Not per se, but I'm pretty familiar with the metaverse. There's a big platform Facebook kind of offers that is a good first step into it. But there's others. In fact, there's games that you can kind of play. I don't know if you guys play VR chat, but essentially that's a form of metaverse where you can be virtual, have your own avatar, and goof around. But
Caller, do you have any other questions?
Oh, yes, I do have one other question. Have you, so considering that you work with that you guys were talking about EVs, do you work with EVs? Have you ever driven one?
do I work with EVs, and what was the last part?
have you ever driven one?
like in your life?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. There's one I do want to drive, the Corvette Stingray. I want to drive that one.
Tight.
That's tight. And then of course the Teslas. I've actually driven it with the automatic, the autonomous mode on. That's pretty cool. But yeah, that E-Ray, I want to try that out.
Caller, do you have any other questions?
No, that will be my final question.
Okay.
See you. And I will call again next time.
I also have another question. What is your YouTube channel called, if you have one?
Yeah, it's called WSC Tech, and
Okay.
covers the tech lifestyle and entertainment. But I don't know if half y'all should be watching it because y'all ain't old enough.
Okay, Rancy, do you have any questions?
Oh yeah, I have a couple more questions. When did AI like ChatGPT and all that? When did it all come out like to the public?
Well, to the public, it's a funny story. It came out really during the pandemic. I think it got big. 2020, 2021 kind of got big, and there would be people that get like early access to it, and they go on Clubhouse and say some things. But it kind of, I guess it was always around, probably maybe pre-COVID, but during the pandemic for sure it like blew up. Like all of a sudden all these AI products came out of nowhere.
So I have another question.
Mm-hmm.
I know all in the movies people are scared of AI and like robots and stuff. How do you feel about someone that's scared of AI that'll take over?
Well, I'll ask a better question because that's a good question. I'll say there's nothing wrong with being scared of it, for sure. Like we all have our reasons for fear, but it's about how do we best understand and prepare a better roadmap than what's being done before. So, you can be scared, like, hey, iRobot I don't think it's going to happen for sure, right?
Hey, I know who's in that movie. Will Smith.
This guy. Get a load of this guy.
Also, I have another question. Another question that I had was, what are the, I want to say, what are the ads that you have made, and are they out or just in your save files?
What are the what in my save files?
What are the ads that you made?
Ads?
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh,
We have another caller.
all right. Let's hear the caller.
Caller, stay where you're from, and what's your name?
Hello, boy. My name is John Crikey, and I just like to ask a question.
What is your question, caller?
Well, you could call me John Crikey. I just want to know if you play Lego Star Wars.
They said, do you play Lego Star Wars?
Lego Star Wars? I don't, but I have a little cousin that I play it with. It's fun. Does that person play Lego Star Wars?
Do you play Lego Star Wars, caller?
Yeah, I totally do. Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Did you know my brother is totally rad at skating? Yeah, he's a brother. He skates skills.
Oh, they said they're totally rad at skating.
Yeah.
Any more questions, caller?
Caller, do you have any more questions or concerns?
How did you like those skills, huh?
Caller, do you have any more questions?
Speaking of skating, have you ever played Skate City? It's like this worldwide game.
They said, have you ever played that game, Skate City?
I don't think I played that one.
Help me! No!
They said, do you play Roblox?
Roblox. I mean, I've seen some of the videos on YouTube, and I'm kind of like, maybe we should play that. Shoot, it's kind of fun.
Also, I have another question. Do you own a VR set?
I don't have one. I want one. I want to try out the new Apple VR.
Apple Vision Pro. I heard about that.
Yeah, and then I want to try the VR Quest. I think it's called
Meta Quest.
Meta Quest. Sorry, but it sounds like you guys have. What do you like about it?
I've used AI a few times. I have a friend that has an Oculus, and I've used the Oculus a few times.
Yeah.
I played a game called Gorilla Tag. And it's basically you're in a whole new place and you're a gorilla and you have to climb and play and sometimes get bananas.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. They also have like other games like you have
Rec Room.
Yeah, you have Rec Room.
Rec Room is basically a game and
where you can talk to other people around
and
the
it's
world.
like a whole world. Like it's multiple games you have in one singular thing.
So you can basically be talking to other people around the world, like from Japan or like Canada or other places, but it's still around the world. And a lot of people use them, but even though they're very expensive.
Now that's cool. So that would be a good question to ask, right? Like, where we've traveled, where's technology taking us, where I want to go. Those are good questions.
Have you ever seen the movie Ready Player One?
I love that movie.
Do you think the world could end up like that, where everyone's playing in the VR world?
Yeah, I think they made a dystopic. Well, they made it in a weird movie, bad way, but I think it will be. I don't know if you guys watch anime, but Sword Art Online Sword Art Online is the one, or what's the other one? Reincarnated as a slime. Like they're all like in the world, VR world, whatever. And I think it'll get there. If I don't know if you guys know Elon Musk, but he's making a robot chip to go in your head so you can talk to computers. He's making a robot chip that'll go on your head, and you can connect to a computer.
Would you put it in your head?
Yeah.
Oh heck no. No. We ain't doing that.
I also have another question. Have you traveled to like technology sites or anything like that, or like technology places around the world?
Where I've gone with technology places?
Yeah, like have you ever been to like a technology court, like Google and stuff like that, like Safari and stuff like that?
Yeah, so when I was at Microsoft, they had us travel a lot, and then also Deloitte. I've been to New York, Times Square, where the ball drops. Been to San Francisco, where Microsoft HQ and Google HQ is, or where Google HQ is. I've been to Redmond in Washington, where Microsoft HQ is. I've been to Miami, flashy Miami. I've been to London, been to Amsterdam, been to Asia and a couple other places. But yeah, technology will take you anywhere. You just gotta get into the right field.
What is the most liked place that you've been? Like the most liked place that you traveled to?
Like my favorite place to go?
Yeah.
I know I want to go to Japan really badly. I haven't been there, but the places I've been so far that I really like, I like London. It was actually really nice. Like it was nice people, nice place. And a runner-up would be Amsterdam, because that was a good one, Dutch influence and stuff. But yeah, it's good. Two good places.
Baba Will, would you say AI has like an influence on younger children in games and stuff?
Well, you tell me. What are like the top 3 games that come to mind?
Call of Duty,
Okay.
Minecraft, Fortnite, and maybe Roblox as well.
Okay. And how did you find out about those games?
Through friends and online.
Okay. Online fans. So they promoted that game in in the console, on the Xbox or PS5 or wherever you at, right? So yes, because if you notice, right, those are all big name games, and they're all owned by big name people. So Minecraft owned by Microsoft, Call of Duty also owned by Microsoft, but Blizzard Activision, they have a huge advertising sector where they constantly show you ads for Call of Duty. And they show you these things so that you go and tell your mom, hey, can you buy Call of Duty? I was good in school, you know what I'm saying? I got like 1B and like 1C. So I should get it right. So
well, unfortunately, we're out of time. Thank you for being our guest, Bob William. I'm Michael.
I'm Brandon. And you're watching the Betty Shabazz podcast training on the Higher Learning TV show. Flashback.
Thank you.
And you're watching CTV on the Higher Learning Network.
Hi, I'm Brandon. Hi, I'm Akil. And you're watching the Betty Shabazz podcast training on the Higher Learning Network. Yeah.